Fuck off. Nathan, can you hear me?
Yo,
Hello. All right, man. How are you?
hey, all good.
Oh, good, man. Nice. I'm having like network issues, so it might like drop in and whatnot. So hopefully it's all good, but just beware. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
where are you calling in from?
Colder, New Zealand.
Oh, nice, man. Nice. What time is it there for you? It's 6:30 a.m. for me here in England.
PM over here.
Yeah, what time?
7:30.
7:30. Nice, nice. So jump into the evening. How's your day been?
Yeah, it's been all good, bro.
Yeah, nice. You got a camera? You
Pardon?
you got a camera?
I was another one. Oh, sorry, bro.
It's all right. Hello. Good to meet you, man.
Yeah, you too.
So, I guess if you've got the next sort of 45 to an hour for the call, we'll jump straight into it, man.
Yeah.
So, what kind of made you want to book the call? Like, how can I help?
Oh, I just seen some stuff on social media about these fellas making a lot of money just off their phone.
Mm.
Yeah.
Was this like someone, did you reach out to someone? Like, what kind of
Yeah,
brought you
yeah,
here?
yeah. From South Auckland. This fella named Tavito.
Yeah, it's Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So, was you like scrolling on TikTok or like Instagram? Like,
Yeah,
what
and he was
was.
explaining how his life just changed in 2 months. Traveling from Barbary, hardly saving up to just traveling the world all in 2 months.
Mm.
And just seeing, hmm,
Yeah, and then I guess did you sort of see that and then like is that something that you kind of saw yourself doing or
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
actually,
Yeah, so you kind of wanted to like jump into content and personal branding and things like that.
yeah, well, I'll give it a go. It's got nothing to lose.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. So I guess that brings you here today. I mean, what about you though? Like what are you doing at the moment? Like why do you want to do that instead of what you're doing right now?
Oh, because I'm a retail assistant at the moment at a local grocery store, and there's options here, but not many options. They're more like just me labor.
Hmm. So how long have you been working this job for?
2 years going on,
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, nice. Like how's that been for you over like the last 2 years?
Well, at first I liked it, but then everything started getting all toxic, and
Oh, damn. What do you mean like by toxic? Like the people around you or
yeah, just like some rumors started coming in, and it just goes to everyone. Then it switches up, and then it's just far.
mm,
Can't just go
yeah.
to work and go home.
Yeah. Kind of like a bit of workplace politics going on, people talking and
Yeah,
whatnot, gossip. Yeah, I see. And you're kind of finding yourself amongst all of that and not really enjoying the job anymore.
yeah, no, that's not. I'm not even enjoying it anymore.
Yeah, damn. So what is this job then? Is it like a full-time thing? Like what does your normal
No,
day
it's
look
only
like?
a part time, or like just a grocery store, really, just stacking shelves in there.
Mm. Oh,
The
and you,
pricing, pricing stuff in there.
yeah, okay. And you just said that was like a part-time thing as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Right. So is there anything else you do as well, or is it just that one job you do?
No, it's just their one job.
Oh, nice. And that's been you for the last sort of couple of years, just like grinding away there.
Yeah,
When did it kind of get toxic for you then? When did it start to change up?
like yeah, a year ago.
Oh, wow, a year ago.
A year.
Yeah. So is that you've kind of been putting up with that for a year then?
Yeah, well, I tolerated it really.
Yeah. Yeah, damn. Have you said you looked at like, well, there is other options, but you're pretty limited to like labor or whatever. So
Yeah,
have you
because
managed to?
the options that they are, you have to train for at least 5 years to actually be qualified for those options.
Mm, so you'd have to go like get into training and develop your
Yeah,
skills so you can actually get
trades.
yourself a role.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, mm. Is that
It's
not
pretty
ever
much
something you
redoing
saw yourself
school all
doing?
over again. Eh?
Is that not something you ever kind of saw yourself doing, like getting into a trade or picking a career path or something like that, learn a skill?
Oh, I could learn a skill. Like I've learned heaps of skills over like the years I've been in school, but yeah, that doesn't take into account that it's like experience, for the trade.
Yeah. Yeah. So retail then, was this something that you always wanted to get into?
No, it's just something that I had to get into just to keep the truck going.
You said keep the truck going.
Yeah, it's like needed to pay for gas,
Oh,
sometimes
okay,
food.
yeah. Gotcha, gotcha. Was that something you like jumped into straight after school or something, or were you doing work
I
before
jumped
that?
into it when I was around 15 during school.
Hmm. So how old are you
Yeah,
now?
just
17.
turned 18.
Oh, nice man. Oh, happy birthday for whenever that was.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, so you've kind of come out of school, finding your feet in the world, looking for what you can do. And you've obviously got
Mm,
a job to pay the bills, but you now realize that the workplace isn't really great. And
yeah,
is that the only reason that you kind of want to look elsewhere, or is it like the job itself that you don't enjoy, or
yeah. It's just, if I stay here, I didn't see myself going forward. There's no progress into life. You can't go forward. Sort of
Hmm.
just staying here.
Yeah. I guess that's like what you said with other opportunities, like you're kind of limited,
Mm,
struggling to find somewhere to grow at the moment. Can you not sort of jump into management or something like that to maybe get away from some of the people you work with?
uh, it'll, I could do, but there's like the boss is really picky with their management.
Hmm.
Sometimes they make bad decisions. Like everything's sort of favoritism going on here.
Ah, I see. And are you not the favorite?
Mm, well, I'm not the least favorite.
Yeah. But you're not the boss man's number one.
Not the number one.
Hmm. So yeah, I can guess that kind of makes things a little bit awkward. Someone else is doing more work than someone else, and not really fair
It's not
environment
even
to work in.
doing more work than someone else. It's just the personal side of things, I guess.
Well, what do you mean, like personal side of things? Well, they take
Like,
things out on you personally, or
nah, like they find favorites on what they get up to outside of work rather than actually the quality
ah,
of the work. Yeah.
personal interests outside of work, like building relationships or whatever.
Mm,
Yeah, gotcha. So you kind of noticed this a year ago, and you've been
yes.
tolerating it for a whole year.
Mm,
Uh, That's a long time, man. Have you tried to
yeah.
do anything to sort of look elsewhere for jobs, or you just kind of
Yeah.
stuck out?
Yeah, I've tried. Well, the next step will probably be to go for to be a truck driver. That's probably the one option.
Mm, yeah, fair enough. So is that something you've like actively been looking at, or just an idea?
Yeah, actively been looking at.
Yeah,
Even when I
nice.
was in school, I was looking towards to do that.
Oh, cool. Cool. Have you had much luck doing that?
Yeah. Oh well, it's like a I have to get all my licenses first, and I couldn't back then, but I finally can now because of the age thing.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah. So is that something that you are getting into then?
Yeah. Well, I've gotten into really, just not like I'm not legally allowed to do it.
So how long do you have to wait until you can?
So you can get your learner's license at the age of 16, then you have to wait 6 months to go for like restricted, which is like you're only allowed to drive in the vehicle by yourself, and you got a curfew at 10 o'clock, and then you wait 12 months. Oh, sorry, 18 months after that one, but you could do a course to chop 6 months off the 18 months.
Mm,
So yeah, after so I waited a year because I done the course and I got my full license. Now there's like class two, class three for truck driving every year.
yeah. So like the next
Yeah,
sort of step on. Is it, have you
yeah,
done those then, or have you got them like all booked in for the future?
yeah, because each level you have to wait 6 months
Oh,
until you're actually allowed to go for them.
yeah, okay. So how long are you gonna have to wait until you could actually be a truck driver then?
September, maybe four more months so I can actually
Yeah.
not on the heavy ones though, but just like those little like
Yeah.
skipping trucks. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you got another 4 months of sticking at your job for now and
yeah,
trying putting up with that for another 4 months. Do you think you could put up with that for another 4 months?
yeah. I
Hmm.
reckon. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
I
the
guess
type of person to like. So when I hear it, I just yeah, and then it's just out the other ear.
hmm, yeah. So I'm just trying to think, I'm just trying to sort of understand where you're coming from. Obviously, you're working a job that you don't like at the moment because the environment and the people.
Mm,
It's not something you actually wanted to do, it's just something you had to do.
yeah,
Sounds like you've always wanted to get into truck driving, and
yeah,
that's like your next step. But is it
yeah,
something that you want to like get into? Is that something you're going to be excited for?
yeah. Well, yeah. I actually think that'll be really cool. Just to
Mm.
change the scenery all the time.
New roads
Mm,
instead of being in the same shop. You get to
yeah,
experience the nice views in New Zealand.
yeah.
Mm.
The ones that I haven't seen before, anyway.
Yeah. And I know as well, like reading your application, obviously you said your family wanted you to do something that you've always wanted to try.
Yeah,
Is that the truck driving or is that like learning sales and marketing and personal branding? Because they're two very different things.
yeah. Well, what? Really, I don't know. That's why I'm just sort of looking.
I
But
see.
what Tavita was doing, that actually looked really cool to do.
Yeah.
And they're still spending time with family while also working just on his laptop or whatever.
Yeah, okay. And
Mm.
do you kind of prefer the idea of that as opposed to sat in a truck getting fat, driving
Yeah,
along the roads all day?
hey,
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, man. I mean, for some people, they absolutely love the idea of truck driving and they'll do it their whole lives. But it's not all like
mm.
it's not all it cracked up to be for some. So yeah.
Mm.
Well, that makes it a bit more sort of makes a bit more sense to me. So you're
Mm.
just figuring out what you should do, basically.
Pretty yeah, basically.
Hmm. I mean, have you looked at anything online before, or is this the first kind of thing that you
Yep.
saw?
Mm. I've looked online, but you sort of have to be qualified already to just at least ask people about them, about the
Hmm.
job that they own or business they run, rather say.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess your sort of problem there is that you lack the skill set to actually be able to land yourself a role or a job so you can earn money, or good money,
Mm,
and being somewhere that you want to be. Hmm.
yeah.
Well, do you think then if you were to like actually learn the skills for sales and marketing, like actually develop a whole new skill set, that this would help you maybe land yourself a role somewhere and actually like earn money and work remotely?
Yeah, because Tavita was telling me that, oh, because I didn't actually know what he did. He just said the word online heaps.
Yeah.
So I just hit him up to ask what he does, and then their workshop video he sent me it sort of actually like break down everything that you can do, not really that he does.
Mm.
Yeah, and it'll just be a cool skill to learn.
Mm. Yeah. So I guess learning this skill though, what would that really sort of do for you? What's the goal here? Why would you want to learn a new skill and do something different?
Some more knowledge, really. Like what? How do I say this? Like learning skills that you might enjoy and can use someone else with, whilst potentially making money using the skills that someone's taught you, just for your home and elsewhere.
Yeah. And I know you said as well, being home with family, is that like a quite important thing to you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I
Mm.
just go to another city, get homesick.
Good do.
Mm,
But because if you love family, then be around them.
yeah.
Do you
Well, the
get to
goal
see?
is to get us all out of here, eh?
Oh, really?
Yeah. But,
That's a
well,
big goal.
yeah. Aim for the stars.
Yeah, that's it, man. I did see you. You want to have or achieve financial freedom or whatever by 30.
Mm.
So it does seem like you've kind of got this picture for the long run. Like by 30, I want
Yeah, because
this, that, the other.
my cousins all got into machine operating. They all dropped out at like 15. Got businesses at 17. Made their first mill by 20.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
So you
Yeah.
kind of want to follow in their footsteps.
Yeah, but it's sort of in a different path, but it's end up with the same results.
Yeah. Different vehicles to get you to where you want to go, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. So why is that an important thing to you though? Like why do you actually want to be able to do the same as your cousins?
Oh, well. I think that everyone should have their own skill, at least to combine. So, like building a house, say, if you all know how to build, but none of you know how to paint, then there's a problem there, eh?
Exactly that. Exactly.
Mm.
So you thinking these guys have a load of these skills and you want to help them out
Yeah.
with a new skill?
Yeah.
Mm. So what's your idea? Talk to me, man. Tell me your dreams.
Dreams. Oh, wow. To meet up with them and, like, because what is this called again? Marketing sales, did you say?
Yeah, there's like online sales and
Yeah.
marketing.
Yeah, maybe I could, like, get them contracts and, all of that. Or something like that anyway. I still don't even know.
Yeah, just use the skills to help them actually with their business.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is this something you guys have sort of planned out together, or is this just an idea?
Just an idea, really.
Yeah, yeah. And what would that mean to them if you could actually help them?
Oh, that'll mean a lot. All right, yeah, that'll mean a lot.
Mm. And more importantly, though, what would it mean to you?
And also a lot, really. Goes two ways.
Mm. And what does it mean a lot mean to you though?
Because they all gone down to New Zealand's like two different islands, like North Island, South Island.
Yeah,
And they've all gone down South Island to try and make a name for themselves or try to even like name their company just around the South Island.
Yeah,
So they're known throughout the whole country, and it's more easy to get contracts in there.
yeah. Sort of.
And yeah, and I just want to be able to also like go there and do that as well, but on a different path.
Yeah. These guys are like a lot older than you. Like, how old are they now?
4 years older than me.
Yeah, so still not a great deal of difference in age,
Yeah,
really.
but because we had different upbringings, but the same upbringings. Like sort of them, they've like their role, their father was a bit hard on them. Like, or we must, I think one of my cousins, this one day at school, after school came back, took them to the orchard, pointed at the orchards, and reckons, "Is this where you want to be, bro?" And then ever since then, that just clicked. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the orchards, but yeah, he understood what he was saying.
Yeah. I'm confused. Like an orchard to me is like a nice garden with apple trees and
The orchard here is
bumblebees.
you're stuck there for ages. You can't really get this like because it's only seasonal work.
Work there's like an orchard is in somewhere where there's trees and plants and
Yeah, and you pick like the fruit off those trees every season for 4 weeks, and then you just have to wait a whole year again. You just gotta like sort of stay on the benefit.
wait, so you work for 4 weeks and then stay on benefits for the rest of the year.
It's pretty much because it's all seasonal.
Yeah, that's why the New Zealand economy's fucked, eh?
Yeah, it's fuck this. Yeah. That's the
Yeah,
goal,
damn.
really, is just to get out of here.
Where would you be going there? Like completely out of New Zealand or?
I want to do that potentially. Go to Australia.
Yeah, nice. Nice. I guess there's from what I hear more opportunities there as opposed to New Zealand.
Yeah,
Yeah. Maybe better opportunity to build a future for yourself there
mm,
and and your family as well.
pretty
So
much.
you're not really able to actually work towards any of that right now in your job.
Right now, nah, cannot.
No.
I couldn't do, but
So,
I'll be like 25 by the time I'll be able to get over.
yeah, it's a long time, man. Is that something you
Mm.
want to kind of stick out and wait for another few years?
Yeah, nah.
Mm. So, what do you think needs to change then? What do you think you need to do so you can get out in a reasonable time?
Just find something worth doing, really.
Mm.
'Cause
Just,
I'm not gonna go break my back for $22 an hour.
yeah, fuck that. But just find something. I mean,
Yeah,
well, like walk
worth
out
doing.
into a field and just find something on the floor or do
Mm-hmm.
something with it.
Sure.
I know you said to learn a new skill, but what do you think you need to do?
Stumped.
So I guess like actually start taking action, learning new skills
Yeah,
and
yeah.
applying that
Mm,
and setting this as like a goal for you to actually work towards
yeah,
instead of putting up with the job for another year.
yeah.
Because
Because once I
where's
seen all Tavita stuff, all his work, he just he was because all he tells everyone not to take action. Reward doesn't come without risks, and then he told everyone just to reach out to him if you ever like,
mm,
if you want to take action. So I reached out.
yeah, yeah, fair enough. I mean, do you see this as a risk or do you see it as like an
Yeah.
opportunity?
Oh well, not right now. I see it as opportunity right now because there's nothing to risk. So if I quit my job, I won't get kicked out or anything.
Yeah. would it be fair to say that it would be a risk for you to actually stay in your job and not do anything?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I thought about that.
Because I guess you're risking your future if you don't do anything.
Uh, yeah.
Hmm. So in that case, then, I mean, with that said, so your job not really getting you to where you want to go now, and also the idea that you need to learn new skills.
Yeah.
uh, Would it be fair to say that at some point you'd have to like actually start learning these skills, leave your job, and then see where this goes, see if it can actually take you to be a millionaire as well as your cousins and establish yourself with them?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, so family then obviously is quite like an important thing to you and to be well established with them. What, they're your cousins though. What about your immediate family that you live with?
Just sort of got their own thing going on, really. They want me to go out and see the world, I guess. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I mean, I'm just a little confused though. Like, obviously, you've been feeling this way for a whole year. You've been tolerating your job not being very good for a whole year.
Yeah.
Why have you
Whilst
left
I
it
was
up till
still in
now
school.
to, oh, still in school and
I
working?
was still in school. Yeah.
Yeah, well, so you kind of stuck there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously Tavita popped up and you thought this sort of resonates with me.
Yeah, because I used to watch him before he started doing all of his high ticket sales.
When he was barbering.
And yeah, he was barbering in that, and he liked it, but he didn't like it. Yeah, like
Mm,
he enjoyed it, but he was just, he was stuck doing one thing for a whole week, 12 hours.
yeah. And that's as good as it gets. I mean, hair doesn't really progress or change
Yeah,
that much.
you can't tell your family to, oh yeah, come watch me chop some fellas here.
He can do it to an audience on Instagram though.
So,
Come watch me cut this fella's hair and then
yeah,
blow up on Instagram and get a load of followers.
yeah.
Yeah, so
No, but for him, like all his followers didn't come from cutting here. I reckon it just come from like pretty much just him being him, I guess, being like that funny fella.
well yeah, that's like a variety of people from all over New Zealand, I guess his audience is right.
Mm.
Everybody gets a haircut. Everyone likes to watch a haircut. Or
Joke.
satisfying one anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess then at the moment you've got a bit of a problem
Yeah.
with lacking skills. And is this something that you want to change?
Yeah.
Mm. I mean, so you actually wanting to change things up, take action. I mean, would you want to
Yeah.
hear what that would actually look like? Because I feel like we would actually be able to help you, provide you
Yeah.
with the learning and the training so you can actually develop the skills for sales
Mm.
and marketing and find yourself a role working remotely.
Yeah.
So from the workshop video, there was the three keys there. I mean, you said you kind of saw yourself doing what Tavita does, posting content.
Oh, well, not, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Kind of, yeah.
But what about the other two, the appointment setting and closing?
Yes, I sort of see myself do more of those rather than content.
Yeah, okay. Why is that though?
Not really like a person to show my face.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess content can be a scary thing, putting your face out there and having a large audience watching you.
Yeah, because how he sees it, he's talking to like all his followers. How I see it, I'm just talking to a phone.
Yeah, you have to keep doing that until the followers come.
Yeah.
So it would be weird if you were just to start off and talk to your phone, but eventually the followers come, and it's really about building something up from scratch.
No, true, true.
But so would you be open to the content side of things eventually, or is that just something you'd
Eventually,
never want to
yeah,
do?
probably.
Yeah.
Eventually, yeah.
Hmm. Okay, man. Well, I guess if you wanted to get into like the appointment setting, closing side of things, and eventually content. I mean, this is what would you say?
Oh, I didn't get like being a closer. I didn't really get what was going on there. Yeah, I
Hmm.
didn't understand how to be a closer on what their
You,
workshop was telling me.
yeah, you didn't understand how to be a closer, like how to find a role, or you didn't understand what it actually meant.
Yeah,
What you
like
didn't,
what a closer does. Like appointment setting makes it well, it's self-explanatory, but being a closer, do you like close deals or something like a
mm,
salesman?
yeah, it's really just like
It's like
a
a car dealership.
consultation thing.
See,
Yeah, like in a car dealership, the salesman there, he'd be closing the deal with whoever's buying the car, and he's going to make
mm,
sure that they've got the right amount of money to buy the car, they're going to be able to make payments for financing or whatever, and that this is the best car for them. That's really
yeah,
what a closer's doing. This could be for anything. It could be cars, fucking boats, whatever.
mm,
Mentorship, all sorts. But the training, man, to get to a point where you actually are a closer or you are appointment setting, you have to obviously learn the skills first. So
yeah,
you said knowledge as well. You just gain some knowledge. And that's really the
yeah.
first thing. So it's really just laying a foundation of knowledge to start with so you know what you're talking about, you know what it is. Now, what kind of learner would you say you are? Like an audio, visual, hands-on,
Hands on. I'm more of a hands on.
hands-on. Okay. And what about like watching like videos and learning that way? Is that a good way for you, or do you prefer like reading or
Videos rather than reading, but yeah,
yeah.
sort of really, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, what our training kind of looks like, man, is it's around about 3 to 6 months. And you're really going to be like, first off, learning about things, the knowledge side of things. Then you're going to be training, so practicing. And then this is going to make you land a role so you can actually earn commissions. Now, as you said, learning a bit better by like watching videos as opposed to reading and also being a
Mm,
hands-on learner. The way we've set this up, so you lay this foundation of knowledge, you're going to be watching a load of videos. So training videos, all laid out step by step, broken down so you can walk in as a complete beginner and pick up the basics. Get comfortable. Don't be overwhelmed by millions of words in a book. It's all very easy to digest. It's very simple. So it's kind of set up like a Netflix series. You watch Netflix, right?
yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it's kind of like season one, episode one is going to be the basics. Season one, episode two is going to be building on from that. So it's going to be like trust in the process, goals, motivation, discipline. Then moving on to season two is going to be more like specific sales and marketing techniques. So getting more into the nitty-gritty stuff and then really just building up each time until your foundation is complete. Now, what happens to a house if the foundation is not built properly?
Yeah, yeah,
You get cracks in the wall, whatever. It's not good.
yeah. It's just not good.
No. And it's the same thing here, man. If the foundation's not laid out properly, if you don't know what you're talking about, you haven't gone through the like learning at a reasonable pace and pick things up, there's going to be cracks in the foundation. And then once you go and put the roof on, it might fall down. So this is the most important part. don't want you to rush it. Yes, you can go and watch all these videos in a week, but are you going to retain all the information from them?
Yeah, that'll yeah, that'll yeah.
So this is something you don't want to rush. You want to sort of ease yourself into it, get comfortable with the space because I said it's completely new to you. So you don't want to overwhelm yourself. Now, this is going to be like just laying the foundation. Next is when you're going to be practicing. So you know what you're talking about. Now you're going to be practicing the skills that you've been learning about. So the way we do this is by attending coaching calls with mentors. So someone's there showing you what to do, showing you like hands-on
Yeah.
what to do, where you're going wrong, and how to improve. So they're really giving you feedback, and you're going to be learning by watching them, watching other people, and really just picking up what they're doing. Live interaction. These are all like live calls on Zoom with the mentors who are professionals who have been in the same
Yeah.
position as yourself and like worked their way up, but also with a load of other people as well. People just like yourself, starting out, some people with more experience, but all these people have got the same goal in mind, all want to try and get away from our jobs, want to do something different, want to work towards financial freedom. So do you feel like being around the right people would help you as well?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Hmm. And what about a mentor showing you what to do? Do you
Yeah,
think that
that'll
would
probably
help?
help too.
Hmm. But you specifically, I know you learn hands-on, but how's a mentor really going to help you?
It's sort of like explaining sort of specifically in a short sentence how it's done, what to do wrong, or like what don't to what not to do and what to do, sort of thing.
Yeah, like really just pointing out where all the cracks
Yeah,
are in the foundation and sort of patching over it to make sure
yeah.
it's strong. Mm. Yeah, so in school then previously, is that been a good way for you to learn?
Pardon?
Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. In school previously, has that been a good way for you to learn?
Yep. It's pretty good.
Oh, I sneezed. So someone really showing you and giving you writing feedback or whatever.
Yeah, so like, well, a mentor, like how I sort of got taught easily in school was, well, let's say carving class. All he really did was, bro, it's like this, showed me, and I pretty much just got it.
Yeah,
He said, bit to the left, bit to the right. Then
yeah.
after the day, it was, yeah, top of, yeah, good carve.
Yeah, nice. As well, I think personally for you, like the training videos are going to be good, but the coaching with the mentors is really going to be better for you
Mm,
because they're going to show you what you're doing wrong. So you want to make sure that you can show up to as many of these as you can. Now, you need 15 hours of coaching calls per week. So you get 15 sessions, one's for sales, one's for marketing, and there's a group role play session. Sometimes there's a session for appointment setting. So
okay.
these all run for an hour long and they're run by the mentors and with other people as well. So you're all giving feedback. For sales, we do role plays. Have you heard of a role play?
Yeah.
Mm. So we're just acting out different scenarios, practicing how we ask questions, why we ask them. And then for marketing, it's really the content side of things. How to produce content, how to make a decent video. Why did this
Yeah.
video go viral? What worked on that? And then how to model off of that to produce the same sort of results for yourself. So this is what Tavida's doing, posting
Yeah.
content, getting feedback on the content. Why is it good? And sort of how to keep people interested. So you'd be learning the same thing, exactly the same thing. Now, this would be, like I say, 3 to 6 months of training. You could do it in less time than that. might take you a bit more, but around about that time frame. This will be leading up to you landing yourself a role, so you can actually earn commissions.
Mm.
Now, for you, man, actually landing a role, earning some money, so you can leave your job, how much would you even need to be able to do that?
To be honest, maybe like 800 a week.
800 a week. Okay. So this is going to be leading up to you, first off, actually replacing that income so you can leave and still pay the
Mm.
bills. I know you said you're in a pretty decent position where if you leave your job, you're not going to be kicked out of your home or anything like that. So you
Mm.
may be able to leave sooner. But what
Yeah.
about after that? Are you sort of just going to put your feet up and relax and then see what happens, or are you going to try and shoot
Nah,
for
'cause
more?
I could train to do this whilst also like focusing on this license as well.
Mm, that's it. Sort of build up your licensing and your sort of truck driving career on the side as well. Gives you a bit more time to
Yeah,
focus
because
on
that'll.
something you like.
Yeah.
Mm. So after you hit 800 per week, I mean, what kind of role would this be? Would this be appointment setting or closing or
Probably appointment setting.
okay. And after that, do you think 800 a week is still going to get you to a million?
Nah. And yeah, progressively go well, work for hire.
Mm. So what would the next goal for you be?
Mm, maybe 2,000.
2000 a week. So around like 8K a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, would you know how to actually scale up to that? Make tweaks so you know how to make that 8K?
Yep.
And how would you go about doing that?
Oh, cause my dad he's older, so I don't actually have to focus on board, rather focus on what I want to do. The only
Hmm.
thing is I'll have to work on the truck because he didn't made every night. Just do the dishes and all that. So really, I could just work, save, and once I got the AK, you could invest into something more, and then try double it or something.
It, no, so I think I lost you there, or you lost me. But I mean, so let's say to start with, you obviously want to leave your job. You still need to pay the bills. You're going to have to try and earn 800 a week to replace that. And then start working towards 8K per month. So consistently doing 8K per month.
Mm.
But how would you scale from 8K a month even further? Like, do you know how to actually do that?
Nah.
Hmm. So that's also something like that we'd help with. So show you where to find these roles, show you how to land a role, but also show you how to scale. So what systems to put in place and what tweaks to make so that you can go from 800 a week to 8K a month and even more.
Yeah.
So we'll show you the ropes on how to do all of that as well. It's not going to be watch training videos, attend some coaching calls, and then go off and do everything yourself. It's like we're here to help you. It's a mentorship. You're not doing it on your own.
Mm.
So that's kind of what the training would look like, man. Is that something you see yourself actually taking part in?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. I'll take a part of it.
Yeah. Mm. More importantly, though, do you actually see that as a good opportunity for you to learn a skill, which is something that you're missing at the moment, so you can actually leave your job and do something that's a bit better that you're not surrounded by toxic people?
Mm. Yeah.
Mm, paint me a picture, man. Like, how do you actually think that this is going to help you? Because I'm not just going to take your word for it.
Like I think it would at least get me to another country, and then if I even still want to do this or not, there's more opportunities.
Yeah.
So
So it will
it will get
help.
me out of the spot I am now, at least.
Mm, yeah. And that's your main goal is really to get out of where you are.
Yeah.
And you're kind of stuck there. Mm. Well, man, if you think that this is going to be like the thing that can help you actually get out of your situation at the moment, then
Yeah.
I'm happy to like talk about what it would actually look like for you to be onboarded if you'd want to be a part of ABC.
Mm.
So, is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yep.
Okay, man. Well, there is obviously investment for this. So the investment is for yearly access, and that investment is 6,000 US dollars or 11,000 New Zealand dollars. Sorry, 10,000 New Zealand dollars.
Yeah.
That's an investment in yourself for two skills, sales and marketing, that are life skills. Like these are communication skills, talking with people,
Mm.
really being creative, pushing content out there. These are skills you can take with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And you, like you said, even if it helps you to get out of where you are at the moment, you can do whatever you want in Australia or wherever.
Yeah.
So yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are, and we'll try and we'll go from there.
Yep. Um. Me. Oh, you pretty much see it. Because even if I do quit truck driving and get to Aussie, I was like, apparently you make some top dollars over there with truck driving.
Yeah, you big get your four trailers.
I'm sure. Over in the mines over there.
Yeah, it's FIFO work as well. Plenty of opportunities there for you, but really depends like how important this really is to you. Like actually learning sales and marketing to help you develop a skill. So
Yeah. Oh, it's just important too because if I do this and then end up in truck driving and then that doesn't work out, there's something to fall back on.
yeah, exactly that, man. Exactly that. Because you might find that you do truck driving and it doesn't really satisfy you.
Really, it wasn't all that,
Yeah.
because, yeah,
Mm. Yeah. So something that's obviously quite important to you, and you do see it actually benefiting you.
mm,
So yeah. Mm. At the moment, man, how much would you say you've actually managed to put aside, like to invest in yourself?
I've managed like 5,000 aside.
Mm. Yeah,
Mm.
okay. So it's about halfway there. And how long did that take you to save up?
Half a year,
Okay. So
but it's still on the
managing to
pipe for me.
save almost 1,000 a month.
Yeah,
Cool. Okay. I mean, might be able to sort something out there because obviously the full that is a one-time investment of 10,000 New Zealand dollars. So at the moment you're halfway there. Now, if you had access to the full amount, would it be something that you'd go ahead with?
yep.
Okay. And I mean, where would you want to go from here, man? like genuinely this something you want to do?
Yeah, yeah, something I genuinely want to do
Yeah, okay.
or
Well,
try at
man.
least.
Well, what we can do is I can walk you through the onboarding process. I introduce you to all the community on school. So everybody's all there. I introduce you to the mentors and show you sort of where to go for the training and whatnot. And I guess just for now then, I mean, is that something that you have access to at the moment?
What's it?
The 5,000 in savings that you've got?
Oh well, not right the second, but yeah, I could get access to it.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Is that like a savings account or something, or is it in
Yeah,
someone else's name?
nah, it's a savings account, but I have to go into like personal face-to-face withdrawal sort of thing, or at
Hmm,
least
really?
confirmation that I'm opening up the account to
Mm,
take it out of the savings account.
yeah. Well, it's weird. I don't have any sort of savings accounts like that. You have to
Yeah,
go
it's weird as
into
over here, like some accounts,
hmm, yeah, New Zealand.
because like
Mm.
nowadays it's just online. Hey, you see savings, you pull it out of savings, and then it's done.
Yeah, as I say, just do it all on your phone and move
Yeah,
shit around.
no, it was
Yeah,
just to make sure I really don't touch it.
fair enough, man. Fair enough. I kind of wish I'd done that a few years ago instead of spending. But yeah, if you need like a little bit of time to actually sort that out and go ahead with that, then that's fine. You sort of catch up in like a day or however long you need.
Yeah,
Um, is there anything that you have access to at the moment?
nah, not at the moment, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. So just to show obviously that you are interested and you are serious, I mean, would you be opposed to popping down like any form of deposit?
Yeah, I could do if I sort out the my access to stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so like for today though, like do you have access to anything you could put a deposit down for today?
Nah, because nah, not like that. Nah, sorry.
No, that's okay, man. I'll just obviously, yeah, you wanted to take action and something you
Yeah,
want to do. So I just want to know, like, just to make sure that it really is something that you're serious about.
yeah.
Because it's absolutely fine if you feel like this isn't the right thing, or if it's too much money, or whatever. You can be
Mm.
completely honest with me, man. It saves both of us time.
Yeah, that is a lot of money, but the fuck. Tavita said it was a lot of money, but then he took action because he was telling me what I was thinking and doing and planning was exactly what was going through his head,
Mm,
but he just made the decision of taking action.
yeah. I guess it is a sting. It is a large investment to start with, especially if you're working a job part-time at the moment.
Mm.
But would it be fair to say that it would cost you more than 10K by staying in that job?
Mm. Pardon? Wait.
If you
What?
stay at your job for another year while you wait for your licenses or whatever to do the next thing, is that going to cost you more than 10K?
No, I shouldn't do.
As in, let's say that you can find yourself a role earning commissions and you are earning 8K per month instead of
Yeah,
working in the job at the moment.
yeah. No, I could. Yeah, that could benefit me as well.
Hmm. Because if we sort of zoom out here and have a look at two different paths you could go on, you're working in the retail store, earning 800 a week, was it you said?
No, it was more like 300, 400 a week. Oh
Okay, so
wait, what was the question? Sorry.
you've got two paths here. You've got
Yeah,
where you
yeah,
are at the moment, like
yep.
300-400 a week.
Mm,
But then you've got 3 to 6 months of learning a new skill and landing yourself a role and potentially earning 8K per month. So 2K per week.
yeah,
So if you were to stay on this path, continuing to earn 300 a week, as opposed to this one, earning 8K a month, which one's going to save you 10K in the long run?
definitely 8,000. Like you're right
Mm.
here. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, so it might seem like a lot to start with, but kind of have to just zoom out and see the bigger picture here and what it can really do for us in the future.
yeah,
Because at the moment, you've like you say, you don't have any skills. You've obviously gone to school and you found yourself a job now and you're getting your
mm,
truck driving licenses, but you haven't got anything to fall back on. You haven't got any sort of foundation.
yeah,
So I think make sure that that's something you have. So you've got something to sort of support yourself with.
yeah.
So, but yeah, if and as well, like if it doesn't feel like the right thing, or if you don't feel like it's going to help you, then it's not the right thing for you.
Yeah,
But if you genuinely do think it will help you, then that's fine. Like, and if you don't have access to like any of your savings, that's also fine, man. It really is just showing me that you are interested, even if it was like $10, $100, whatever.
yeah,
Right. I'll leave that with you. Just have a quick think
yeah,
in your head for 5, 10 seconds whether or not this is something you want to do, and then we could possibly talk about what it would look like for onboarding, and maybe reschedule a call.
yeah. Yeah. No, they don't like that. They fuck. Yeah, that makes. That could be worth doing. That'll be worth doing.
Hmm. So, as in like the actually doing the training and learning the skill would be worth doing, or just for now popping a deposit down until you can get your savings.
Just the training. The training would probably be worth doing.
Hmm. And tell me, man, like why exactly do you think is going to be worth doing? I know it's going to help you out, but why is it worth it for you?
Something to like really fall back on in case I try something. God, yeah, all the same as things, but yeah. So for this, could at least do a trade, which takes 3 years.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
see the 6 months trade, or sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess if you don't want to break your back, then it's not worth it, like you said.
Mm.
So
Not very, but fucking for
have I froze up?
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. I'm trying to turn camera off or something. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, like even if you are interested, like these deposits are refundable. So if you change
Yep.
your mind or you feel like it's not the right thing, that's absolutely fine. You would get the deposit sent straight back to you. Um, but really, if you are actually committed to making a change and you are interested, then the option for a deposit is there for you.
Mm.
If not, that's fine. I completely understand. I guess this isn't just it's not the right thing for you.
Mm.
I've unfroze now, I think.
Yeah. Hold on, network's playing up.
Hey,
Network's playing up.
that's all right. I can hear and see you.
No.
So
Now yeah, there is something to think about though.
yeah,
Yeah.
no worries, man. And I guess you've got my number there. So just sort of reach out if you sleep on it and decide that it's something you want to do.
Yeah.
Just reach out, man. If not, it's absolutely fine. It's really
Sweet.
just to see where you're at and point you in the right direction
Yeah.
because it's not the right thing for everyone. It has to be the
Yeah.
right decision for you. So leave the ball with you, man. And yeah, we'll keep in touch.
Yeah.
Alrighty, man. Well, it was good getting to know you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for taking time out of your day.
Yeah, that's all right, man. And thank you as well. So hope you actually got something out of the call at least. So
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
Different perspectives, really.
Yeah, I guess it's good to sort of see where we're at and also just see what other options we can do, see where we can
Mm.
go in life, sort of assess things.
Yeah.
But no, good on you, man. Good on you for actually reaching out to someone to ask for help and realizing
Yeah.
that you need to do something about your life. So doing the right thing, man. Even if this isn't the right vehicle for you, you're still doing the right thing. So don't stop looking.
Yeah.
All
Sweet.
right. No worries, bro. I will catch you later.
Yep. Catch you later, bro.
See you,
Cheers.
bro.